surface, 248,600 miles away from the moon. Continuing to hear good reports from the flight controllers here, Artemis Mission Control in Houston. Orion just 130 miles above planet Earth. As we mark 1 minute until the time of ignition of the translunar injection burn, correction to an earlier report, that will be a 5 minute and 50 second burn on the orbital maneuvering services engine. Mission control is go. The crew is go. You're getting a live view from Orion now of Earth. Ten seconds until translunar injection burns start.
Integrity, good engine, good control.
We show the same. Feels great up here.
At MET, mission elapsed time of 1 day, 1 hour, and 14 minutes into the Artemis II mission. As Orion was flying 115 statute miles above Earth and 247,600 miles away from the moon, we have the start of the translunar injection burn that will send the crew around the moon, the first humans to do so in over 50 years. Again, this will be a 5 minute and 50 second burn on the orbital maneuvering service engine, part of the European service module. Continuing to hear good calls here from Prop in Artemis Mission Control in Houston, Texas.
Integrity, looking good.
Integrity copies.
Velocity of the spacecraft ticking up, now over 23,900 miles per hour. Two minutes into this 5 minute and 50 second burn. Continuing to get good calls here in Mission Control Houston from all flight controllers.
Integrity, we copy the enabled caution, no crew action.
Okay, integrity copies.
The crew did receive a caution on their screen and have no action at this time. We continue to burn the translunar injection burn.
Integrity, similar caution, no crew action.
Integrity copies.
Over 3 minutes now into the translunar injection burn. These live views coming from Orion as it looks back on Earth, leaving high Earth orbit and beginning its journey to the moon. We are now 230 miles above Earth, 246,500 miles away from the moon. Again, this burn started on time, MET, mission elapsed time, 1 day, 1 hour and 14 minutes. We are targeting a 5-minute and 50 second burn. We've just hit the 4-minute mark into the burn. Quiet here in Mission Control Houston as flight controllers continue monitoring all systems. Everything looking good. We have 1 minute left in the translunar injection burn. Everything continuing to look good. Again, these live views coming to you from Orion as it looks back on Earth and begins its journey to the moon. And this, a live look inside Mission Control Houston. Flight Director Jeff Radigan monitoring all of the Orbit 1 teams. NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman has also joined us in the room to monitor the translunar injection burn. We have less than 20 seconds left of this burn. This is the final major burn for the mission because this also serves as our deorbit burn.
Integrity looks like a good burn. We're confirming.
Integrity copies.
Confirmation from teams here on the ground to the Artemis 2 crew aboard Orion. We have translunar injection burn cutoff and early reports that it was a very good burn. Orion now 520 miles away from Earth. Just 5 minutes ago, we were only 115 miles above Earth's surface. That distance will continue to increase as we are now on a trajectory to fly around the moon for the first time in over 50 years. Live views from the Orion spacecraft as it looks back on Earth following completion of the translunar injection burn. The burn that commits us to flying around the moon. It also commits us to a return to our home planet on Flight Day 10 and a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. But for now, these views of Earth as Orion starts its journey. This is Artemis Mission Control. 1 day, 1 hour, and 24 minutes since liftoff of Artemis 2. We have just completed the translunar injection burn. Preliminary reports of a good burn. Again, this commits us to flying by the moon and coming back home on Flight Day 10. We're approaching 1,000 miles away from Earth. Just 10 minutes ago, we were 115 miles above Earth's surface. Since launch, Orion has been in a high Earth orbit. This allowed the teams to check all systems aboard the spacecraft and gain that confidence that for this first flight of humans aboard Orion, we were go for translunar injection and a flight to the moon. That go that came this morning from the mission management team and later this afternoon from the flight control team in Houston. Crew reported that they were go as well, and now we are going. Teams in Mission Control Houston continuing to provide good reports on all systems aboard Orion.
And Houston Integrity, we just wanted to share a little bit of the sentiment up here as we came around the planet, and we're zooming over just 100 nautical miles above it if you got a moment.
Please, Jeremy, we are all ears.
Well, with that successful TLI, the crew's feeling pretty good up here on our way to the moon, and we just wanted to communicate to everyone around the planet who's worked to make Artemis possible that we firmly felt the power of your perseverance during every second of that burn. Humanity has once again shown what we are capable of, and it's your hopes for the future that carry us now on this journey around the moon.
Thank you for those words.
Poignant words coming down from Canadian Space Agency astronaut and mission specialist on Artemis 2, Jeremy Hansen. It's his first time to space, and it's the first flight of a Canadian to the moon. Hugs there at the Capcom console from NASA astronaut and Capcom, or capsule communicator, Chris Birch, with Artemis 2 backup and Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jenny Gibbons. We're now over 1,000.
Integrity, 2 minutes until a TDRS West to TDRS East handover.
Integrity copies.
Now over 1,500 miles away from our planet, that distance continuing to increase. You can keep track of Orion's distance from the Earth and to the moon at any time by visiting nasa.gov/track-Artemis. We are currently 242,800 miles away from the moon and continuing to get close.